Please join your hands to give a warm welcome to our honorable guests. We have with us the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Basavaraj Bommai. We also have with us Dr. Rajiv Kumar. Dr. Rajiv Kumar, who is the Vice Chairman, Niti Aayog. We have Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. We have with us Mr. Prashant Prakash, Partner at Axel Partners. And we have with us Rusen Kumar from India CSR Network. We are waiting for one of our guests, Dr. Kiran Majumdar-Shaw, who will join us shortly. Go ahead. Okay, so we will begin with the program. We have with us Dr. Shalini Rajneesh, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. Her presence here is a wonderful addition to today's program, as she has been spearheading Government of Karnataka's Akanksha CSR portal. Ma'am, invite you to the stage to say a few words.
A very good evening to all of you. Honorable CM Sir, Honorable Vice Chairman Niti Aayog, Prashant, all the dignitaries, all the CSR partners who are here. I'll just give you a quick 5 minutes presentation. With the beginning, can you start the PPT, please? A very big thanks to all the CSR partners who came forward in large numbers during the COVID year. And we had 271 crores, a record CSR contribution, mainly for mitigation of the COVID health infrastructure issues. This portal, next slide, was launched on 26th of May 2021 by the Honorable Chief Minister and the CEO of Niti Aayog. And this portal has been created with the help of UNDP and Planning Department. The idea of introducing you with this portal, www.akanksha.gov.in, is to invite you to partner with us for a common goal for a better planet. We have 15,000 government employees on board in this portal. We've got 6,000 NGOs who are registered on Niti Aayog's Darpan portal, who can be your implementing agencies. We've got about 2,600 donor agencies, basically the CSR partners, and we've got 6.5 crore citizens of Karnataka who will benefit from all of your efforts. We made a quick analysis of the CSR funds so far received in Karnataka. We've got about 5,648 crores of CSR funds flowing into different streams. And we found that majority of this is going to Bangalore and around. So the point that I'm trying to make is that there are places outside Bangalore which require more of the support. We find no wonder the majority of the support has come from the IT companies, and education has been one of the favorite sectors going in. I would like to introduce a novel concept here before you. As the corporates are known for their innovation and technology upgradation, we are trying to match up by using all the data of all the departments, all the developmental indicators, particularly those given by the Niti Aayog. And we are doing using artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data analytics with partnership of IIIT Bangalore and PAC, and coming out with focused intervention areas where all of us can make a big difference. Next slide, please. So we have also tried to identify the projects in line with the CSR guidelines under Section 135. So whether it is removing malnutrition, poverty, environmental challenges, or rural sports, and so on. I'll give you a couple of best practices examples, and I'm sure all of us can scale it up with the help of government collaboration. You'll be shocked to know that there are 45% children having anemia as per the latest NFHS survey in Karnataka alone. And one very successful model given by Satya Sai Protein, it just costs 2 rupees per child per day within 3 months, the child's hemoglobin level goes up by 2 points. So within 3 months, you have the power to tackle and remove and eliminate anemia from the state of Karnataka or from the country as a whole. We have CELCO as a partner in terms of both promoting education through smart classes as well as clean energy. We have 2 aspiration districts which have been selected by Honorable Prime Minister, Yadgir and Raichur, which means that they are most backward in all aspects. So when I said we have to move away from Bangalore into these rural, more backward areas, this is what I am referring to, Raichur and Yadgir. That is where majority of the poor indicators, whether it is in education or in dropouts or in skill, lies. So our big data analytics shows us on a geographical information system as to which are those talukas or the gram panchayats or even the households which require our intervention, so that you have the satisfaction of measuring the outcomes and making your project successful. The next important intervention I could show us is of environmental sustainability. Bharatiya Jain Sangh, they have collaborated with government, wherein they provide the diesel amount only for the JCBs which are required for desilting of various tanks. And we find that a huge difference in terms of the water conservation that has happened across the state of Karnataka. The next important slide shows us where is the marketable surplus of our agriculture and horticulture produce, where we could have an agricultural business corridor like an industrial corridor. So in innovative ways, we can have FPOs, we can have MSME clusters, we can have entrepreneurial and skill development training, etc. And finally, I would talk about the gender inequality. So we have something called Gender Equality Index, which takes about 10 parameters into account. And we know only 19 talukas. If we focus our energies, the overall Gender Equality Index of the state of Karnataka, and like that for the country, can really come up to 50-50. That is, equality can be a reality and not just a dream which is yet to be fulfilled. The way forward, we are trying to match up with the CSR guidelines. We are trying to facilitate the partnerships across all the stakeholders in a very, very hassle-free, efficient, transparent manner. We have Satwa agency acting as a consultant. We have Mahesh giving his voluntary services. We get many more people joining our hands. I'm making this appeal on behalf of the government of Karnataka to make use of this portal, select your dreams, and have them fulfilled in reality. Thank you once more.